beautiful downtown North Bennington, the Golden State of California, it's the Sherrard Show. Tonight, Sherrard welcomes King Ster, Young Niche, Prince Eliakim, and Dr Dr Tabassian. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the host and star of the show, the one, the only, Sherrard!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Sherrard Show. How's everybody doing this Saturday? Everybody doing all right?
Yes.
Did you all get paid last week? Did you get paid yesterday? I hope you all got paid because you all are kind of quiet today, but we've got a very exciting show. I'm so excited for those who've come out today. Everybody excited about the Super Bowl? Woo! You guys know the Super Bowl is going to be tomorrow. We got the Seattle Seahawks against the New England Patriots, ladies and gentlemen. But they say this is not going to be the highest ranking Super Bowl. You know why?
No. Why?
Because the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears aren't in it. Figure that out. That's what they said. The Chicago Bears is the fourth most popular team. And then the Dallas Cowboys are number one. Any Cowboys fans here? Woo! One Cowboys fan. That is it. We're sorry.
We got two.
You know, I don't know if you know about it. Interesting thing about the Dallas Cowboys, ladies and gentlemen, is that the Dallas Cowboys has not won a Super Bowl since 1995. You know that? 31 years. Matter of fact, some of the audience members weren't even born the last time they won a Super Bowl. But guess what, Dallas Cowboys? Next year's your year. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Better luck next time. Anyway, it's a lot going on in the world today. But first off, Joe, how are you doing?
Good. Very good, sir.
Good to see everybody
Thank you.
who's come out on this beautiful day as well. We have a very exciting show. You know, we have a doctor that has stopped by the show. She is a podiatrist, and she is going to talk about your heart health and diabetes and all that greasy food you eat and everything. She's going to help you live a lot longer, at least to Thanksgiving. Did you know that? So we're so happy. I call her Dr. T, but it's Dr. Dr Tabassian. Give her a round of applause. She's going to be talking. Then we have three gentlemen, a father and two sons. They're going to be stopping by the Sherrard Show. They have a film premiere actually tonight. You don't want to miss it. They are record executives, also artists stopping by. His name is King Ster, and he brought his two sons. Give him a round of applause. Can't wait to talk to them. On the Sherrard Show. But now let's talk about some things that's pretty interesting. You know, this is fun fact. I like going on some fun facts. You like fun facts,
I
Joe?
love fun facts.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Do you not know? They said that in your lifetime, you will fart so many times that you can actually, it's true, you can actually create an atom bomb.
Wow.
You fart so much. Did you know that?
That's a fun fact.
Huh?
That's a
So
fun fact.
interesting,
Yeah.
Joe. So that means
Fun.
now that when you say my farts are deadly, that means they really are. Figure that out. Also, for you guys who are playboys out there, Halle Berry is engaged. Halle Berry has just got engaged
No.
to Van Stud is his name. Did you know that?
Van Stud.
Van Stud. He's a singer. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, so she's off the market, Joe. Can't do anything about it now.
Missed out.
You missed your shot,
out.
and
Missed the
she's
chance.
coming up on the Sherrard Show,
Yeah.
so you better be good when she shows up. Halle Berry's engaged as well. All right, also in preacher news, there was a member of the church who couldn't go to sleep. So she was suffering from insomnia.
Mhm.
So she requested a few sermons from Brother Turner so she can help her go to sleep. Did you know that? His sermons were so boring that
How boring were they?
they were so boring that it kept even the people in the cemetery up.
Wow. That's boring. That
That's
is
pretty
boring.
bad. Pretty
That is
bad.
very
Pretty
boring.
bad, ladies and gentlemen. Also in preacher news, I love preacher jokes because I'm a preacher, so I like cracking preacher jokes. There was a preacher who one time was debating with somebody about the Bible. And he was saying, so you don't believe in Jesus? And he said, no. Wait a minute. You don't believe it. Is there a Jesus Christ? Or no? Yes or no? He said, wait a minute. The preacher said, wait a minute. Do you beat your wife? He said, I don't beat my, yes or no? Do you beat your wife? He said, because if you say yes, that means you still beat her. If you say no, you used to knock her head in. So that's why you always got to let everybody finish their sentence. It's a tough crowd tonight. We get that on the way home.
They're gonna laugh in a half hour?
Yeah, in a half hour they get it. It's okay. It's okay. All right. All right, let me leave off on a better note because this is a tough crowd, man. They act like
It's a
they're
tough
paying
crowd.
me to sit up here and say this. But lastly, it turns out that women find, what do you think the most attractive thing women find out about men? They think is the most attractive thing about a man. Is it his height? Is it his money? What is it? Anybody know?
Then if you were
You should ask the women.
Ladies? It's how he gets along with his mother. Did you know that?
No.
How he gets along with his mother is one of the most attractive things to a woman. That's what they say, right?
Really?
So that means that if he knocks his mama down the stairs, there's a good chance she's not going to ask you for a second date. You figure that out? Maybe a third one, but not a second one. All right, anyway, that's it for today, They got a fantastic show coming up. Again, Dr. Tabassian is going to be here. And on my 5 points, I'm going to tell you the 5 reasons why you need to keep your mouth shut. I'm Sherrod. We'll be right back right after this.
Yeah.
We have a beautiful, beautiful writer. This young lady has been on the show before with a gentleman who is an actor.
I got approached. Somebody said, "You ever do any acting?"
I wrote a TV series pilot for his concept, Father Zolo.
Which role did you enjoy most?
Brooklyn to Boca, put my name on the map. 2 Sopranos actors came.
So now, Denny, what is your ideal script and actor?
Yeah.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sherrod Show. I'm your host, Sherrod, for a very special Saturday episode of the show. We have a film premiere we have to attend, and then also we have to talk more about our health today as well and learn out the foods that we shouldn't be eating and foods that are good. There's some foods that look good, but it's just not good for you, and we can't wait till the doctor stops by the show to educate that on that. You excited about that?
Yeah.
You know, some people are going to be mad at me because they want to go after the show and eat some Popeye's chicken. But, you know, wait, and before you eat the Popeyes, we'll talk to the doctor first, all right? All right, my 5 points are brought to you by the Oscars. On March 15th, we have a very special Sherrod show. We're actually throwing an Oscars party in Universal City. And you all are invited to come along for it. There's going to be food, fashion, the red carpet. Sherrod's going to be doing the red carpet there. It's going to be dinner, as well as many celebrities, so you don't want to miss it being a part of the Oscar party on March 15th. And then also the Soul Stirrers are going to be performing, as well as many other artists. If you would like more information, you can always reach us here at The Sherrod Show at info@thesherrodshow.com. You know, so my 5 points, Joe, it's very interesting because people always ask me the question and say, you know, Sherrod, when I got good news, do I need to talk about it before it happens or after it happens? And so I want to give you 5 reasons why you need to keep your mouth shut. You want to hear about this?
Absolutely.
5 points 5 reasons why you need to keep your mouth shut. Point number 1, you need to keep your mouth shut because not everybody's happy about the good news that you spread, especially if it doesn't benefit them.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Point number 2, you need to keep your mouth shut about your good news because haters are going to hate and very often they don't congratulate. Is that true?
Yeah. You gotta shut up.
Point number 2. Point number 3, you need to keep your mouth shut because unless you are someone who wants to get the people hating on you and talking about you and trying to put voodoo on what's coming up, you don't want that kind of mojo on you, so it's best to keep your mouth shut. So in other words, if you're about to buy a new car, don't tell anybody until you park it in your parking lot, right? There you go. Then they'll start throwing the rocks. All right, point number 4. You want to keep your big mouth shut about your good news because when you get a new girlfriend, this is for you, Philly. When you get a new girlfriend, you want to make sure you don't say she's about to be my girlfriend because people are going to try and take her from you. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You know, Joe, you took a lot of girls from me. Stop that. Stop that. And then my final point, point number 5, you need to keep your big mouth shut because there was a movie that said, never rat on your friends and always keep your mouth shut. Anybody remember that? See, Daddy? Goodfellas said it. Stop acting like you all weren't born in 1990. Some of you all were born. Anyway, those are my 5 points. Can I get a round of applause, please? Well, ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, the doctor is going to be here, and I'm going to ask her if I eat a pork rind sandwich with extra salt on it and cheese, is that bad for me? Dr. Mitra Tabassian will be here right after this.
Yeah.
If you served in the Marine Corps, by now you know about the contaminated water problem at Camp Lejeune. If you were stationed or worked at Camp Lejeune from 1953 to 1987, you probably have a lot of questions. We have some answers. You could be entitled to compensation. Billions of dollars are being allocated to pay for damages to anyone stationed at Camp Lejeune during that time. Unfortunately, it appears that officials may have known the contaminated water problem existed and did little to protect their men. The Semper Fi code was not honored. If you or someone in your family has developed a serious illness, including various forms of cancer, call this Camp Lejeune legal support line right now. You can't turn back the clock and change what happened, but you can certainly call right now and learn your rights as a Marine. Here's the number.
Call 855-815-9786. That's 855-815-9786. Again, 855-815-9786.
I'm your host, Sherrod. I'm so excited for today's episode and show. This beautiful young lady who's coming to the stage, she's a podiatrist. She helps people with their health to eat better, but also she loves shooting films, short stories. She's a wonderful young lady, first time on the Sherrod Show. Get up for the lovely Dr. Mitra Tabassian. Welcome to the show, young lady. How are you?
Thank you very much for inviting me today.
It's an honor
It's a
having you
pleasure to be
on.
here.
It's an honor having you on. So, doctor, tell everybody first and foremost what a podiatrist is.
Podiatry means foot doctor. So you know about all the foot and ankle disease, all the foot and ankle condition.
So now, like a podiatrist, for example, when somebody has a swollen leg, swollen foot, what is that usually a sign of?
Sign of death.
Wait a minute now. So anybody in the audience with a swollen foot, they're going to die before the show's over?
That's a lot of etiology behind that. It's like you can have swollen leg if you have heart condition, because sometimes bad heart, and you saw wrestlers, they have acromegaly, it's big heart, because they have a lot of fluid around their hearts, and that fluid goes to the legs. So that is one cause.
So
A lot
now,
of reason.
so when you diagnose that and you see people have that, what do you usually prescribe, or what do you say attributes to that?
I usually don't prescribe those. That is mostly for medical doctors to prescribe like water pills, like furosemide or Lasix. They are the pills they usually give. But then a lot of diabetic patients, that is what my expertise is on diabetes and diabetic wound care.
Now let's talk about the diabetes, because see, diabetes is one of the leading causes of death, especially in African American people. And the thing about it is it's a lot of times it's attributed to bad eating habits, too much salty food, too much sugar, not enough exercise. What is it that you've come to realize that leads to diabetes?
Yeah, first we have to know what is diabetes. That is high blood sugar. Your sugar is high in your blood. Why? We have a different kind of diabetes. We have type 1, type 2, we have gestational diabetes where people are pregnant. So type 1 diabetes, if you are lacking insulin, insulin is a hormone that secretes from your pancreas. And when you're lacking that, what happens is insulin's duty is to take the sugar from your blood to your cells for energy. What happens if you don't have insulin? So the sugar stays in your blood and it goes up, so you have a high blood sugar. It's called diabetes. So that's what happened. You have to always monitor your sugar and check your sugar.
Now, it's a lot of people just don't know that they've been eating wrong. A lot of people think, like, for example, you drink orange juice in the morning, you drink cranberry juice. They think since it's not pop, it's good for you, but a lot of times it has a lot of that processed sugar in it, not natural, that can cause diabetes or pre-diabetic. What's your advice? What should people drink in the mornings aside from those processed drinks?
Yeah, I would suggest if they like orange juice, they should not buy the orange juice from the supermarket because they contain a lot of chemicals and synthetic sugars. Even they say, oh, it is from concentration, but that is not true. They contain a lot of sugar and your sugar can go up. I would say buy organic orange. If you really like orange juice, get one orange, cut it in half, squeeze it, add some water. That is the best drink in the morning you can have.
Very good. Now, what about when people get fresh fruits and they blend them up and they want to drink them and things like that?
That is perfect. You can do that as well, of course. Anything you like.
So natural sugars from fruit is good for you. It's just the processed ones?
Not necessarily, because fruits contain also a lot of sugars. So some people, they're not supposed to eat grapes. Grapes has a high content of sugar. I mean, if people say, oh, you know what, I eat a lot of fruits. What do you eat? I eat a lot of grapes, which is not a good thing. Grape contains a lot of sugar.
Really? See, my executive producer is an alcoholic, and he drinks a lot of grapes. So you're saying that the grapes that he drinks...
It's very good for you.
So,
very good for you.
Is that what
All
you
the
want?
red wine, yeah.
So the liquor he drinks is not good for you?
No, liquor is not good.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to clean out Joe's locker to get rid of all his liquor, and we'll have more with Mitra right after this.
We have an absolute fabulous show for this evening.
I thought acting was for children and not for adults, and I thought it was so silly that they were playing pretend.
You know, I just believe in social equity for absolutely everyone. Recently, I started singing.
Not only can we do it cheaper, but we can also do it better.
It's where ideas turn into impact. But I'm going to give you 5 ways to know that you might just start getting old. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sherrard Show. I'm your host, Sherrard, for a very special Saturday conversation with the doctor herself, Dr. Dr Tabassian, educating us on how to better eat as well as drink and have a better lifestyle as well. So what would you say, doctor, aside from eating right, exercising, correct?
Yes. So I am a strong advocate for holistic well-being, and I think, you know, healing is beyond the operating room and includes movement, mobility, high energy, and mental well-being. I practice many various styles of dance, like Zumba, like line dancing, belly dancing, that's my passion.
Belly dancing?
Yeah. You know how important, I think dance is a form of healing, and it reduces your stress and take care of your total well-being.
You're a very good dancer?
I don't know. But I love to dance.
Very good. Now, you also love cinematography. You love filming, and as a matter of fact, you know, your work is incredible. Now, what do you love more, being a podiatrist or cinematography?
Both. I have a passion for film and cinematography, inspired by my son, he went to the film school, and that inspired me. And I think I am, as a matter of fact, right now, I am preparing for 2 or 3 original film, and I'm looking for some role as a judge or
I wouldn't want to be in your courtroom. No, no. She as a judge, no.
Yes, and I think behind medicine, movement, joy, and those energy, that is breathtaking. That's very important.
Give her a round of applause. It's very good stuff. So now, doctor, I got a list of foods that I want to ask you about. You tell me if it's good for you or if it's bad for you, okay? Because the audience needs to know this, all right? First, Popeye's chicken, fried chicken. It's bad for you? Why is it bad for you?
because it is fried and it has a lot of processed food. The food that you buy from supermarket and they are processed food, they contain a lot of phosphorus. A lot of people, they don't know about phosphorus, which is a very harmful preservative, and people, they don't know that. So that is cancerous as well. Popeye chicken is fried, is bad fat, and it's not healthy fat, and also a lot of processing food chemicals.
Very good, very good. What about rotisserie chicken?
As long as they're not fast food and you eat them and you cook them in a correct way, that is the best thing.
Okay, now let's talk about milks. What about milk? What about skim milk? Is that good for you?
Skim milk is good if you don't want to gain weight, but then they are adding some additives to it.
Now, why would they add
harmful.
additives? Why do you?
To make it a skim milk, because the skim milk cannot stay a skim milk if they do not add those preservatives to it. So I would suggest, it's a lot of different ideas about milk. Some people, they want to have coconut milk, almond milk, but I think sometimes they add also a lot of salt. Like almond milk has a lot of salt. Coconut milk also has a lot of salt. So you don't have to have milk as long as you have calcium in your diet. So you can have all those green leafy vegetables. They are calcium for you, so you don't need to have milk.
Really?
Yes.
Now, what about what vegetables would you recommend for those to eat?
Most of those greeny leaf vegetables, including kales, spinach,
So Popeye was right, huh?
Yes.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
Spinach. Now, I just found out that broccoli is the most healthy vegetable you can ever
Very.
eat. Very good.
Broccoli is very good for you.
Good.
And it is also anti-cancerous.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, very good. Now, what about a bag of chips? Doritos.
That is the worst thing you can have.
Really?
Do you know one little bag of chips contained 320 milligrams of salt?
Wow.
You have one chips, if you have high blood pressure, your pressure goes up.
Really?
Yes, and
Wow.
these things are very unhealthy.
So, no chips are good for you?
If you want to have it, that's fine with me.
Oh, okay.
But no, they're not healthy.
Very good. So give us your diet of what you eat so we can kind of be more healthy after this show.
All right.
So what are some of the things you eat?
So, protein is good. I eat a lot of salmons, and I try to have organic salmons, because if you have farm salmon, they are putting and adding a lot of hormone into the water for the fish to grow. And the organic, that's right from the ocean, and that is organic, and that has a lot of protein. And I try to stay away from the red meat because it has a lot of cholesterol. And chicken is good. Protein in general. Some people, they don't like animal protein, so I would suggest some beans and lentil, they are all proteins if they like it. And vegetables. And my philosophy is, if you love to eat things, you can eat everything, but just a little portion. Like if you want to have a hamburger, don't buy a hamburger and eat it all. Try to have one bite and chew it as many times you want to enjoy that hamburger. Because a lot of people, they, like my son, take the hamburger, swallow down in a second. But then I think people needs more education.
Very good. Doctor, we so thank you for stopping by. Give her a round of applause. I really appreciate it. We all have bad eating habits, and you're just going to help us get that much closer to living longer. And we really appreciate that. Where can we reach out to you for more health advice?
Yes.
Your Facebook, things like that.
Yes, actually, I have my website, which is drtabassian.com, and also I'm launching a YouTube channel, Dr Tabassian. It is going to be more, we are going to put a lot of things. I have some little films I put it there that I directed, but then we are going to see more. And I'm starting the cooking channel, actually.
you know, she has to be eating right to look this good. I mean, to be able to look this good, she has to be eating right. But we're going to set it up. You said you can dance. We're going to set it up where her and our executive producer, Joe's going to go out dancing. Now, I know she can dance, but if you ever want to laugh, you're going to see how Joe dance. We're going to set up. You want to go out dancing maybe with Joe and teach him some of your moves?
I love belly
I
dance.
can teach you. I can teach here for everybody. I can do some dance with you.
Very good. I didn't know Joe could belly dance. We're going to talk about that later. We really appreciate that, Doctor,
Thank you
for
so
you
much.
stopping by. It's
Thank
such
you.
an honor. When we come back, we're going to have the king himself with his princess. King Ster will be here right after this.
Here's an important message from the US Med Diabetes Solution Center. If you have diabetes, you know the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce your pain right away. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you use insulin daily, you might be eligible to get your own continuous glucose monitor. Call the US Med Diabetes Solution Center to learn about this groundbreaking new CGM technology. If you have Medicare or private insurance, call to see if you qualify for a CGM at little or no cost. Shipping is free and will even bill your insurance company for you. US Med is the #1 rated supplier on Google and Facebook reviews. So call us right now to see if you qualify for a CGM at little or no cost. US Med. Better service. Better care.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sherrod Show. I'm your host, Sherrod. You know, I really enjoyed that last segment. The doctor really gave us some education, and I hope you all take it to heart so that we can be able to eat that much better. You enjoy that segment?
Yes.
So if I see you at Popeye's Chicken with me, that means you weren't listening to anything after the show. You
Well,
weren't listening to anything.
there's the organic Popeyes.
Organic, okay.
That's okay.
But maybe you might want to eat at Bluto's. Anyway, all right, ladies and gentlemen, moving right along, these gentlemen here have a film coming out later on tonight, premiering. We're so excited. They are music executives and also father and 2 sons. So, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the man himself and his 2 sons, King Ster! Welcome to the show, gentlemen. All this height, I'm usually the one, the tallest one on the set. How tall are you?
6'4".
Oh, my goodness. And you?
6'1".
And
6'2".
Very good. Welcome to the show, gentlemen. How are you?
Great, brother. Thanks for having us.
First of all, congratulations on your film premiere coming up this evening. We got to come and check it out. Tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind it, King Ster.
Oh, well, we had the film kind of like just came to us because at the time in the music industry, the music industry changed. I'll put it that way. Since it started, it's changed now. So the way it's set up right now, the industry is set up so that the artists don't make money. Pimps and hoes, it's been like that forever, but it's really down. You ain't making no money. Like, all right, for those that don't know us and learning us right now, you know we do hip-hop music, you know we do records, but even if you don't know who we are, never seen us, you know who Snoop Dogg is. Mm-hmm. So Snoop Dogg, this artist at his level, his stature, and where he's at, if he getting 1 million streams and only getting paid 3 G's, what's that telling you?
That's what they pay like at Spotify?
Yeah, it's Pimps and Hoes. Mm-hmm. So right then, once we discovered, I already knew where this was going anyway, but we definitely wanted to re-establish ourselves as an industry outside the industry. So right now we're set up to go direct to the consumer. There is no middleman, and it's almost like I want to be careful what I'm saying, but I need to say what I'm saying because there's a lot of artists out there, and y'all coming up, and you caught up into the hype, and you caught up into the fictitious stuff that the artists show you in their videos. Like, they don't own those cars, they don't own all those diamonds and all that. You got to stop believing that. But nonetheless, if you trying to make some legal U.S. dollars off of your hard-earned money, then you got to go direct to the consumer.
Now, King, I'm going to interrupt you for 1 second because I want to get the names of your son. What's your name?
Young Mish.
Young Mish and?
Prince Elliot King.
Okay, very good. Now, these are your sons. Now, they're also performers and on your label as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, for example, you'll remember this, but I know they weren't born back then, but it was in the 90s. There was a music platform called The Box where you could call in a 900 number and type in what song you wanted to sing and hear, and then they play and things like that, right?
Right.
And so the music back then sold the albums, like the Boyz II Men, the R. Kellys, etc. So if an artist is watching tonight, and they want to get signed to your label, do you give them a signing bonus now? Because so many times they don't do it now.
Well, let me say it this way, because the music industry has changed. At the particular moment, we're not looking for artists to sign, but if whatever advance is given to you, whether it's by independent or a major company, they didn't give you anything. They lent you that. You're gonna pay it back.
So if they give you a $500,000 check, that's not really yours?
No, you owe that back. I mean, that's just the budget. You know what I'm saying? If a record, like RCA, and this, by no means take literally what I'm saying. What I'm using this as an example. So let's say a major like Sony, RCA, or something like that. People are familiar with. If they sign you to the label and give you a budget to go do your project or whatever you're doing, then whatever you sign for, that's what you owe. It's a recoup. You know what I'm saying?
Very good, very good. Now let me get to your son here now. Now, how long have you been performing?
Oh man, well, I'm about to be 22 this year, so I've been on stage since I was 2 years old.
Now, you like the industry so far?
Yeah. Well, I like the music game. I wouldn't say I more so like the industry because, like I said, I hadn't seen the industry get over on a lot of people who got good talent, and like I said, we coming at this thing independently now. So, yeah, I mean, I like our industry since we are the industry outside the industry. I like us because we real and authentic.
Now, the interesting thing about it is that, I mean, I'm not an artist. I don't perform out there. But, you know, I hear that you make your real money off of going on tour. Is that what it is?
Yeah, you definitely get paid when you do live performances because that's the cheese right there. You find what I'm saying? You charge them and they paying you. Again, the way definitely we're restructuring, and I would strongly suggest to any independent artist to go directly to the consumer so you can see the money. Hey, look, all right, it is what it is, yo. Hey, look, what it is they tricked y'all, yo. We in a new generation. I am since hip hop was. That's very important. I am since hip hop was, since it began, and I'm not from Cali. I'm from the west side of Baltimore, dog. So yeah, I'm from back east. So I am from where it is. It originated in the South Bronx in New York. We know this, but
I figured you were with the Ravens colors here.
Yeah. No, but this represents royalty. I'm a king.
Okay.
So what it is, and not king, because a lot. And let me say that king by Christ Jesus, not king by my haughtiness or puffed upness. This is paid for, my dude. This anointing cost 4 decades plus. And then God added this.
Mercy.
Yeah.
Now let me get your other son and give your name again.
Prince Elliot King.
Now you're also an artist?
Yes.
Now do you perform alongside with your brother?
Yeah.
So how are you enjoying the industry?
Me? I love it. Yeah, I was singing. They rap, I sing.
Really?
I get in my hooks, I get my verses, don't matter what it is.
So you care to sing something for us later on in the show?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
So,
you want to do it now? Okay.
Yes,
hey, if you want him to sing,
I love it. You know what? We'll take a quick commercial break. When we come back, he's going to sing. And I'm going to let you all know, I can out-rap you all. Out-rap anyway.
Hey, y'all should be laughing. That's the best joke he said tonight.
I need you to hit the punchline. around Christmas time, I can beat anybody in wrapping presents.
Oh, look. You probably got me there.
You got me.
We'll be right back.
Oh, my God.
Crazy, bro.
Gentlemen, to the Sherrard Show. I'm your host, Sherrard. Very special Saturday conversation with the gentleman and the scholar himself, King Ster, and his two sons. Very talented individuals, and we're going to see how talented they are in a moment. Now, there's a lot of people, there's millions of people watching right now, King Ster, and I have to ask this question because you said a moment ago you're not really looking to sign artists. What is it in the artist that you are that kind of gets you to say, you know what, she got it? Or he has it?
Well, let me say it this way. When you go check some of our catalog that was already released, I've worked with several artists. I've had artists signed to me in the past. But for the mission and for what I'm doing right now and through the experiences that I had, I'm focused on my blood. And that's not a gang. I'm focused on my blood as in Powell Jr., my sons.
Now, you know, it's a wonderful thing that since you've been in the game, now you can protect them from vultures out there, and leeches and things like that. What is it like having your dad be there for you to keep eyes on?
That's everything, you know, especially being out here in Cali. A lot of people, you know, people come to Cali, you know, they say it's easier to get on out here in LA because, you know, it's Hollywood and all that. But people don't know what they're getting into or what they're signing up for. So our dad, you know, he's already been out here he's been paving the way for both of us, so he knows better than both of us. He knows the ins and outs of the game. So to have that structure for us while we're going into the game and been in the game for as long as we have been, that's just everything.
What does it mean to you, Prince?
To me? To be honest, it's just you see real ones or fake ones. And most of the time, even the real ones, they be on the side. To try to catch you slipping. That's it.
Very good, very good. Now let's talk about your film premiere that's coming up. Audience want to know what it's all about.
Operation Los Angeles. Operation Los Angeles. And when we say that, we're not saying that we don't want that to be misinterpreted or as disrespect to the West Coast artists that have definitely established a lot of things for the West Coast. To name a few: Ice Cube, Dre and them, Snoop and them, Daz Corrupt. I mean, and the list goes on. I mean, I'm can't name everyone, right? But I'm trying to give examples. But what we're saying in Operation Los Angeles by this film is our mission as a whole, and that is to bring back, revise hip hop culture, true hip hop, authentic culture. And its 9 elements: MCing, DJing, breaking, beatboxing, graffiti art, street language, street fashion, street knowledge, street entrepreneurialism as in trade and in business. Now, if you're walking around and you're saying you're in the culture, you're saying you're an artist, and you're saying you're doing this, and you don't even know any of these elements, what are you doing? Please go study, go research, go learn what you are a part of. Now, Operation Los Angeles is simply saying this is where the city of Los Angeles, we're beginning our mission. It will go beyond Los Angeles. It's worldwide. But the operation starts right here, and it is definitely bringing back true, authentic hip-hop music to the culture and merchandise.
You know, many people believe the real era of hip-hop was in the 90s. Many people go back as far as, in the 80s. But you're bringing it back to the truest, because what hip-hop is now is not what it was back then.
There is no hip-hop. I can say that boldly. I'm saying it to you. I'm where's all cameras? There is no hip-hop. It's all hip-hop these rappers, the majority of them, not all of them, because when you say all now, I'm including everybody, that would be like I'm saying Nasir, Black Thought, or something like that. And no way, those are true MCs. What I'm saying is, if you are a rapper, you're using auto-tone, I'm saying it directly to you. If you're using auto-tone to sing, sound like a computer, a robot, that's not hip-hop. That is not hip-hop. That is hip-hop. I'm not knocking you. Get your money, because you could be in anybody's house, including mine, robbing them. So, get your money, but dog, keep it real. And let's realign this. Let's readjust this. Stop calling it hip hop. It's not. It's just not. It's good, melodic, rhyming, cadences, singing. You're singing. You're singing, dog. Do R&B. Do pop music. This is hip hop. You gotta rhyme. You have to rhyme. You have to rhyme. You have to rhyme. And you have to say something. Don't talk about the cars you don't have. Don't talk about the money you don't have. Don't talk about any of those things. Talk about what's real. Because there are people hurting. There are people struggling. There are people that are homeless. There are people, man, that need you to say something real to them so that they can be encouraged and try to get out of the muck that they're in.
Very good, very good. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Back in the 90s, they used to tell the story.
You got something from the song?
They were saying something. We were saying something.
And I'm not trying to be biased, but most times there's those East Coast rappers that would tell those stories.
Of course.
Anyway, really quick, where can they reach out to you? Because I know so many are blowing up to say, who is this guy? Where can we reach out to him? Where can they reach out to him?
If you want to see us visually, go to YouTube, NCE Vision, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff they do in the computer world. I ain't no computer dude, but I understand where we at in the computer world. My son's into that, so I'm saying the computer stuff that I need to say. Go to YouTube, NCE Vision. You can subscribe there. You can find us on Facebook at Maximus Power. You can find us at Instagram on new.creation.entertainment. That's where we are on Instagram.
Now, do you all have separate ones or it's all together?
No,
it's all together. It's the label, it's the brand.
Very good, very good.
We're a brand.
Doc, I want to thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you for having
so much. Give him a round of applause. We appreciate that. Now, make sure you stop by for the film premiere. If you want to, you can come here. It's tonight, 8:30, correct?
8 p.m. it starts.
8 p.m. In 9221 Corbin, right here for those who are watching live. And you can be able to check it out. It's going to be exciting. We're so excited as well.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And then we're going to take a quick commercial break. Later on the show, we're going to have Prince close us out. You going to close us out?
Yes, sir.
So we're going to give him a round of applause. We're going to give him closing out. When we come back, I got a special announcement for you. We'll be right back, after this.
Can your IRA stand up to the next financial crisis that our top economists are saying is at our doorsteps? By allocating a percentage of your IRA into physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover, you can diversify and safeguard your holdings from turbulent markets and economic downturns by putting your IRA back on the gold standard. Find out how to safeguard your assets with a tax-free rollover with a Genesis Gold IRA, the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Call now for your free gold and silver report. Protect your IRA today with one simple phone call and learn how to qualify for up to $10,000 in free silver. Call Genesis Gold Group, empowering faith-driven stewardship.
Call 877-588-0992. That's 877-588-0992. Again, 877-588-0992.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sherrod Show. I'm your host, Sherrod. Had a wonderful, wonderful time talking to King Ster and his two sons. Did you enjoy that interview?
Yes.
got to get you into hip hop now, Joe. You got to be, because
I'm ready.
We got to bring
I'm
into
ready.
Madison, Wisconsin.
Yeah. Norwegian hip hop.
Oh, we got to figure out a name for
Yeah.
you. Norwegian hip hop. Really appreciate them. Very passionate about what they were speaking about. Definitely want to support them, and also as well as the film premiere coming up later on this evening. And also, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited. On January 20th, I started my book came out. The book is entitled Beyond the Mic. It's my autobiography, my story about growing up in the streets of Chicago, as well as becoming a fashion model, then becoming the face of many brands, and then starting my own television show. But it's also giving insight on the industry, saving people about avoiding getting scammed, ripped off, and also avoiding the casting couch. So you want to, if you want to grab a copy of the book, you can get an autographed copy directly from me. Go to my website. Or you can get it wherever fine books are sold. We are going to be starting our book tours soon. Anybody going to purchase a book? Nobody reads it. Nobody reads? You can get it as well. And then also on the Sherrod Show, we're so excited on our next episode of the Sherrod Show. This beautiful young lady, she was actually the wife of Babyface. And then she also was with Eddie Murphy for a while, and then also most recently Deion Sanders, and she's going to be stopping by the Sherrod Show as well. The beautiful Tracy Edmonds, you don't want to miss her stopping by. She is a music mogul. She's responsible for signing TLC and so many huge acts in the 90s, so she's going to be here as well. Give her a round of applause. The lovely Tracy Edmonds. And then make sure you keep it here locked in on the Sherrod Show, because we have some very special things coming up. And then also we have special gifts here for those who donate $25 to the Lupus Foundation. You get a beautiful wallet, a Sherrod Show wallet, and then fragrance as well, just for donating to the Lupus Foundation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we come back from this commercial break. We're going to have the man himself, the young prince. He's going to be taking us on home. You don't want to miss this right after this. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, to the Sherrod Show. I'm your host, Sherrod. Had a wonderful, wonderful time, and now we're going to get some treat, or you can call it a treatment. We're going to have a young man coming to sing a hook. Come on up here. His name is Prince. He's just doing some big things. Prince, tell us a little bit about what you're going to be singing for the audience.
Me, 157.
157?
Yeah.
That was like a liquor store in Chicago. Is that what you're singing about?
No. 157. Well, let me go by this. The 5, she's a 5 for me. The 7, that's for God. 7 is grace.
Take it away.
She's the 1.
Take it away. Take it away.
157, that's the code to the safe to my heart that's keeping it cold. And if I warm it up, then I might look. Cause there's every girl who wants me, you should know that's tough. Oh, no, I'm sorry, girls, if I make it hard. But the 157, that's just what I want. And if you ain't got that, then I'm moving on.
Is that off of a single or an album?
Well, not right now. It'll release soon.
Coming soon.
Later on.
Very good. Very good. And give us the title of that again.
Title? 157.
157, ladies and gentlemen. Give another round of applause. Really. These are some very talented individuals on the show, and we so thank you for that. Now, before we go tonight, I want to give a special consideration to a gentleman here. He is a brother in Christ, and he's celebrating, him and his wife are celebrating 16 years of sobriety. 16 years of sobriety. Give him a round of applause.
I owe it all to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Say it, preach. And he has a story to tell. You need to stop by on church on Sundays in Reseda Boulevard Church of Christ and hear his story. Hear his story. Did you all have a great time tonight? Yeah. We really appreciate everybody stopping by on the Sherrod Show. Next week, the Sherrard Show app launches, and what that is all about is that with the Sherrard Show app, even if you're not here, you can still see the show right on the app. It goes live. You can watch it just like YouTube. You can see it all over the world. The Sherrard Show app comes out next week. And ladies and gentlemen, keep it here locked on the Sherrard Show. We have great guests coming up. And then I always like to say, if you ever want to get back on your feet, just miss 3 car payments. I'm Sherrard. See you next week.